Mics are live.
All right, everyone, welcome to the show. It's 6 o'clock. We're going to get rolling here. Welcome to the Gathering Point. Today, we are live at the Glass Academy, and we have a special guest. And she wants to say...
I heard that adding different metals can produce different colors, so I want to see what this silver spoon will do.
All right, let's put it on that table over there. This is
here?
Amy. She's in from out of town. This is my niece.
Hi.
She came on board to see what will happen, and Chris has got the hot glass. And here's what's going to happen. Hot glass over a silver spoon. What color do we think it's going to make?
Is it real silver? Do we know?
Well, we're going to find out now.
I don't know. Maybe blue?
Beautiful.
Wild guess? How cool.
Do we flip it over and add another layer?
Flip and coat?
Sandwich.
Yes, the sandwich technique.
The sandwich.
This is stiffen it up pretty quick here. Give it a couple taps.
So it doesn't take long. Welcome to the Gathering Point. This is our live glass blowing show every week. Oh, look at that talent. What?
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Okay, second gather. Dripping over the spoon. I don't know, should we anneal it if it's not breaking down?
Probably.
All right.
Beautifully placed. Would you look at that?
How cool. It doesn't look like it's breaking down too much.
Oh, wait, is that a bubble started? No?
I think it's a reflection.
How
Will you-
interesting.
To the Gathering Point, where Tabea is going to put this strange-looking object into the annealing oven. Yes, different metals make different colors, but traditionally they look like this. We buy them chopped up, or in this case,
Put it on
powder,
is it going
and
on
then we
brick
add them to the glass.
in this annealer?
It's just
We were
going
just
on
being
the
kind
annealer.
of facetious.
Like in that annealer?
Yeah.
Doing
Perfect.
something
On
with the
number two.
spoon
Yep.
just to see what it would do. So Tabea's scooping it on a wooden paddle. And as always, the annealer's on the other side of the room. Oh, it's on this side tonight. Bonus! So into the annealing oven she goes, where that strange piece will cool overnight. We'll see if it makes it. I don't think it was silver. I don't know what type of metal it was, but it was something. All right, let the show begin.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Heating up the blowpipe here for Jacob, who's going to be doing the Loyalty League first mug of the night. He's on the floor over there drawing it up with some chalk. This is show number 332. Welcome to the Gathering Point.
Mike, Jake. Jake, Mike. Jacob, Mike.
Turn your mic. Dun dun.
We're gonna make a dragon goblet, folks. Just like that.
And just like that, it's done. This is not the color it will be.
The blowpipe's nice and warmed up for him. Look at that service.
All right, introduce yourself. You are?
Chris Nordine once again.
All right, we got Jake in the red shirt. And
Tabibi.
Tabea. We got Bess on tech.
How's it going?
Sarah's doing back end stuff. And we got Jamie joining us for the show. My name is Michelle.
The cup top
See
dad
me
or
at
the
some point.
dragon?
But meanwhile, let the games begin.
Or
How'd you do it out there?
Matt did the cup top. And I did the dragon.
So you made the dragon separately?
We added the dragon on after the Evolio.
So you put the dragon on, then you open the top up?
Yeah, we punnied it up and then opened up the top of it.
Show you the drawing.
So you had the dragon on and the foot and everything, and then pun it up and open it up.
Yeah.
So then
And knocked it off.
You're blowing the cup top, and then I'm making the dragon.
Yeah.
You can see how well organized we are. We've discussed
All right,
all the
I
finer
didn't know
details.
How you made it. You're the one you said.
Well, I'll
you
throw
made
the dragon on there, and you put the foot on and open it
Yeah,
up.
That's fine.
All right.
Jake, is this your redemption from Sunday night?
Yes, absolutely. This was a really cool dragon piece that we were making at the Renaissance Festival that didn't make it off the pipe. It was really not cool, so we're going to do it again.
Every day of the Renaissance for 7 weekends, guys, we do the end of the day at 6 o'clock. We do a show called The Big Show, and we raffle off a piece in the booth, and we make a really crazy, out of control, never made before piece before a ton of people's eyes, and it's pretty sweet. There's a lot of pressure. I just happen to not be there on Sunday when all this went down, but I'm excited to see this tasty dragon piece Jake's going to be making.
We'll make it a little bit smaller, a little bit more in control this time, too. It was like 12 inches tall.
There's a couple words of wisdom of a wise glass blower. I'm going to make it a little smaller and a little bit more in control.
Totally.
This sounds pretty good.
Hello?
All right, Bess. Have people joined us? Where we got people watching from today?
All right, so we've got Oliver's grandma's here. She says hello.
Good.
Hello.
Mary says, I received the membership piece from last
Hello?
week. My coworkers and myself absolutely
Good.
love it. When you turn on the fairy lights, it's a whole different pumpkin. Hannah's here from Sweden. Carol's here from Sarnia, as always. Pam's here from Westland. Annette's
Little
watching from
recyclable,
Chicago. Dan says, had a nice evening walk with the dog. Now got food cooking and ready to relax with the Tuesday night television special, live glass blowing. Dan, welcome.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Over on the YT side, Becca's here. She says, happy Tuesday gathering point. Jamie says hello. Angel says hello from Argentina. Susan's here from Indiana. Bonnie's watching from St. Augustine, Florida. Connie is here from Ontario, Canada.
All right, welcome everyone.
What
I know
up, gang?
There's a lot of people that watch on the replay, but those of you who are here, you get the beauty of asking questions, getting your comments read on the show, and really knowing exactly what's happening during the live show. So welcome, we're happy to have you here. We got Chris and Tabea working with Jake to make this specialty goblet. Now, the first piece of the show, we allow members first pick. We have 2 levels of membership.
Lighten up.
One level costs
Nice.
$48, the other level costs $8 a month. And in these memberships, you get all kinds of perks and
Want this?
free gifts and discount coupons.
You could use that as the core. And we're going to drop the optic twisted handle right down here.
Are you
like
doing it blown or solid?
solid. And when I did it at the Ren Fair, I grabbed the end and pre-twisted it and then heated it up and brought it over dripping like a pre-twisted optic handle.
Yep.
You know?
White.
Nothing like planning it all out.
White or gold on top. Gold would be cool.
So Chris is going into the furnace over there. It
This
holds-
big or is that too big?
That looks good.
It holds about 200 pounds of glass.
So
There's a couple coats of powder there, and
this is just whatever I want?
yeah.
Gold, he said.
Over the top, you said, right? Or you want it all gold?
What? Yeah, whatever.
He can't do it. He can't just go in the gold.
Dust the cracks of gold.
Each layer of color you want to heat it up, melt it into the surface, and that's what they do in this place called the glory hole. So just to be clear, we don't normally make dragon-tailed something or other, but we just happen to be doing that because we do a Renaissance fair that's here in Michigan. For the next 7 weekends, it's kind of where our brain is at. Because we're making products for that. They get dressed up on stage. If you're into Renaissance, I have a surprise for you. I'll mention later in the show. Can't tell you now or I'd have to kill you.
And because we have 2 custom orders tonight, and one of them is going to have a dragon on the custom mug. So we're kind of also double prepping and getting into the dragon mode so we can make this just really incredible for this custom order champion.
How hot you want me to bring this?
Pretty hot.
All right, so Chris in the purple shirt is bringing the dragon tail over to Jake. And he's gonna attach it. It's not even a dragon tail, it's the whole body of the dragon. Look at that. As the glass cools off, it solidifies. So just maneuvering the pipe, allowing time to happen, it's already getting colder. And you can hear it on the tools. Look at that,
Right.
what talent. So back to the glory hole to heat up.
We do have the hot torch here at the studio. The Renaissance, we don't have a hot torch, so we can't really focus heat on any specific area, but now we can blast the face of this guy.
Are you giving him eyeballs?
I don't know. We did give him eyeballs at the fair. We gave him some sweet wings too.
Give him a tongue.
Gave him a serpent tongue.
Epiglottis.
We skipped the epiglottis this
No
particular
serpent
time.
tongues. We have to ship this.
Which way do the jowls work? I think I got it figured out.
Oh, well, it's cooled off here in Michigan, but I will say it is still kind of toasty hot. By the end of the show, we're all going to be sweating. I know. It was like, I didn't think it was that hot, but alas, it is. All right, back to the glory hole. It's inside there, 2100 degrees, 2400 degrees. And he's going to continue to go back and forth. Bess, could you inform us about the Loyalty League? I believe it opens tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Loyalty League is one of our tiers of membership that is not always open to join. Basically, it opens 4 times a year. It opens quarterly. And that is because those members receive a pretty awesome quarterly gift. We just sent out the gifts for the last quarter, which means that Loyalty League is now open to join for 1 week. So I will post that link multiple times for you guys in the comments tonight. I'll also get the QR code up on the screen. But if you are looking to either join Loyalty League and be part of our membership for the very first time, or upgrade your star supporter level to Loyalty League, you have 1 week starting right now to be able to do that.
Go, 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 starting right now.
So now we're going to go
during
for...
the show, too, we sell products. You can see the Michigan room there in the background. These are it's called Second Design. These are products that have been made with some recycled glass. And that's what will go live at 6:30 on the show.
I was going to say that the drawing, you didn't draw any wings, you didn't draw anything else, so that's why you're like looking at it like, what am I supposed to do?
This area. The tongue.
The tongue?
We are doing a tongue?
Yeah, let's do it.
You putting wings on it?
Yeah.
You want it colored or clear?
Let's just do it clear. Nice, clear, super tongue.
We do have a dragon wing tool, you know.
We had the wings figured out really well. I don't know about that tool.
That's the dragon
Oh.
tank. Rules should go like this. And then you pull with these, the points out, the claws.
That's interesting.
This is the tongue.
This will be the tongue.
Is it going to be a sharp one?
It's going to be a split one. I'm going to cut it one time here like this. I'm just going to jam it in there. Just like that. Just going to do it. There.
We doing
All right.
wings again?
What's that?
You doing wings again?
Yeah, we're going to do wings. I think I'm about at the point where I'm going to be passing the pipe off. And Here comes Chris.
All right, I like it. So I get to go to work on the tongue, but I think I'll wait to torch that tongue till the very end, since it's going to be the most fragile part of the piece. If I get it all pulled out and crazy like he's lashing out at you, and then I have to do all the other work on it, it'll melt away. So, all right, so let's put some black leaves on this.
Leaves?
Bit leaves.
Bitly. I know that guy.
We did have a couple questions come in.
Okay.
Mary says, if I'm already Loyalty League, do I have to re-sign up for Loyalty League? No.
Absolutely not.
This is just for people who either were Loyalty League and decided to downgrade, or have never been a part of Loyalty League and wanted to sign up. If you are currently Loyalty League and you want to keep staying Loyalty League, you don't have to change anything. You don't have to do anything different. Pam also says, do you make a pumpkin with an opening at the bottom for a battery, tea light, or fairy lights? Yes, we do. We do have lantern pumpkins. I will actually post a link for you in the comments for you to check out what we currently have available online, but we will be always releasing new ones in the gallery closer towards fall time.
Do you want this pre-flattened before we put it
You know
on, or do you
what,
want it round?
Jake, if you
I'll be
take
round,
can you film for a second? And I've got pictures of the lantern.
Get on in here for this leaf, Jake, this wing.
Yeah, and the signature pumpkin is available for pre-sales as a lantern, so you can check that out on the home page of the Glass Academy.
Slot from the back gallery.
Nice. Serpentine. Want me to pull on the opposite side? It's the way we did it at the fair. If I grab a pair of tweezers, I'll pull down and you stick it up on the glass.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to just torch it real hot, and we might be able to do the same thing, but I know what you're talking about. Well, I'm going to take a fresh bit, not a warmed up one.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Mike's
we're warming
off
it
the
up.
shelf.
I'm just wondering if I'm heating this thing up with a torch, if I'm going to get away all that texture that I just purposely put in there. So yeah, you'd go ahead and bring that next one.
All right.
I don't want to make them too fragile, too crazy. I just want to make them just enough that they look like dragon wings.
So I did just go ahead and put that Loyalty League link in the comments for you guys. And then Pam, in case you wanted to check it out, I also put the link to the 2025 Signature Lantern Pumpkin as well.
Okay. All right, that's looking like a pretty cool looking wing. I
Yeah, it looks
purposely
great.
put it right in that section right here so that it would strengthen the connection point of those.
We've got a pretty fun giveaway piece this week that I will give away later in the
Nice.
show.
Move that fan behind the glass.
We've got
sign.
a spotty, I think it's purple pumpkin net. Connie says, why did Chris ask for a new frit instead of the one on the pipe already?
Because the reason that I asked for a new bit is that it's very important. There's a huge difference between a bit that's cooled down and been reheated and a bit that's been come out of the furnace that's fresh and hot and real buttery. You can't do the same thing if the bit's not the same bit. So you need to bring bits exactly the same when you're wanting to do two things the same. All right, how about a little little runner on the back of them. I'll take another black bit. Or maybe we're gonna do it a different color. How about go ahead and gather it up about half the size of that bit that you just brought me for the wing, Tabea, and let's go with the a gold one. Put a little bling on there. This is gonna be the dragons. What would you call those things going up a dragon's back?
Spines?
Spines.
Yeah.
Bumps,
Bumps.
handles,
Could be
manes.
bumps.
Would it be like a horse mane, except that it's just slimy dragon?
He's looking pretty cool
And
though.
are they slimy? Or
don't
what if
think
they're
they're
hairy
slimy.
little bumps?
I don't know if they're
I think
slimy.
they're spiky and dangerous.
Gnarly.
Why don't you guys put it in the chat? Would it be
Hold
like
on
a,
a second.
a
Hold on, keep
rhinoceros
eating it.
horn? I'm trying to
What
think
now?
of like, we don't know what dragons, like dinosaurs, we don't know what the texture would be like. Is it like
Yeah.
an elephant? Or would it
like a
be
frog?
hairy? Like, we don't know. I am not a dragon girl. You are right. Yeah, Jamie's saying I haven't read any dragon books.
This is what actually caused the treachery in the Ren Fair one that we made this week. Yeah, we.
Because everyone was saying something different.
No,
What's
putting
that?
the runner on the back. That's what caused the treachery.
A little bit of wax on those tools.
Yeah, we tried to knock it off, and because we added a really hot bit way later in the process, we already had the foot on it, and it was like a final move that I threw on there. That extra heat on top of the cold stem made it a breaking point later on, and the punny didn't want to come off, and it broke the dragon right in half.
But yet here you are,
Well,
ready
this
to
is a
make
little bit
another
different.
one.
Okay, I'll take a recycled bit for the bottom.
Looks like a bow tie. He's all dressed up.
Jake, if you could find a piece of black cane so we can put some eyeballs on this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the footing tool here first.
Well, it feels like it's going to rain here in Michigan. We got a new alarm system on our back door, and it tells us the weather. Ready?
Yep.
Which is kind of interesting. Not that we can't just look out the window and find out what the weather is.
Jody says, I'm late, but that looks beautiful. Is this a goblet?
It is, Jody. It's the members goblet. Welcome.
Icarus says, this cup seems familiar.
Ha! Been there, huh, Icarus? We have
Jamie,
lots. Go ahead.
Jamie says, if you had a goblet made at Renfest last weekend, can you pick it up this weekend at Renfest?
Yes. Anything that was made at the Ren Fair
Battle?
this past week will be available next weekend for pickup,
Perfect.
Jamie. Your piece looks amazing.
All right. Going for a copper blue foot.
Tana loves the
You
color
want that
combo
over
on
clear
here.
or over recycle?
Clear. One gather, one coat, no marbury.
There
just
she
heat it up and
goes,
bring it
Miss
over.
Maria. If you
There
come
she
out to
goes.
Renaissance or the gallery, you're going to see her magnificent displays. Maria came on just to help us in a pinch, and then we kept saying, Maria, you're so good. Please come and do more displays. And so it kind of sounds odd for a glass shop to have displays, but we do have a gallery here. And in that gallery, we want to arrange the work so it looks pretty. So
You're
you
gonna bring
can
it
see
over
how
me,
it would look in your
on
home.
an angle like this. Get it
Okay.
nice and hot.
Ready?
It's
Yes.
looking good.
It's so goopy hot, it just rolls right on there. This footing tool is made out of cherry wood. Some people think it looks like leather or like a little book. Kind of is like a book. It's soaked in water so it
Lightly.
doesn't burn.
Look at that.
Off. All right, we'll put some eyes on here now, Jake, you think?
Yeah. You get in there and finesse them.
This is a small rod of colored glass that they're going to use to make the eyes. It's small, maybe 12 inches long, so that you don't burn up your hand as you heat it up.
It's a good move too. I forgot about that. Squish on there.
So Jake's going to use the hot torch here and take this little bit of glass. It's about the size of, skinnier than a pencil. A drill
Maybe the
bit.
lead in a pencil.
Yeah.
Like a .25 or 5 or whatever that size was.
0.55.
You're gonna go for them right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there.
Mhm.
If you feel a finale, you got enough heat. Put one on the end of the tongue too.
Whoa.
Lasher. I'm gonna be ready when you are.
I'm ready. Do it.
So he heats up the tip, attaches it, uses
Got
the torch. Bada bing. Flips it over. Same thing on the other side. Eyeballs in place.
Hannah has a question about color.
Let's hear it.
So she says, can you mix colors like with watercolor and make a new color on the gather? Like if you dip it in 2 colors and then melt them together?
If you take a gather,
Can you mix 2 colors on a gather and make a new color like you could in watercolor?
no, you can't. They have chemical reactions, so you can layer the different colors and you can swirl them together, and some of them look really nice next to each other. But if you were really trying to mix them, you'd take 2 really fine grain powders and swirl them all up in the hole, and you would still see strands of each of the colors swirled around. But maybe on the edge of each where they collide with each other, a third color or design or something is made, and sometimes it's nasty and weird, sometimes it's really cool. But in having 200 colors to choose from, you got to learn those combinations over time.
That's why I can't wait for that article to come out. That's why we had our Tumblr party. It was a way for us to test colors, what they look like next to each other. U of M is here, University of Michigan, and people always want blue and gold items. And you really can't put blue and gold next to each other. It just doesn't work. The yellow reacts. So you got to layer or encase the yellow in clear so it doesn't lose its brilliance.
Just so you guys know, the table for tonight will go live in about 3 minutes here. We've got an amazing table full of both clear and recycled glass pieces.
Keep turning.
Whoa!
Got it, let go.
Nice save, Tabea.
Always turning when we come off the pipe.
I did. That's one of the punnies that the handle is loose, and I didn't realize it. So then I couldn't get a grip to turn the pipe.
Set that punny aside.
Treachery.
Good
I
save
hate
to
that
baby.
punny.
Well, we could straighten her out.
I've used that punny and it's like, what is going on? We just need to glue that end down. What a save, Tabea.
Thank you.
Now that your stomach fell to the floor, we'll give you a minute to pick
I
it
can
up.
feel my heart beating.
Your face is very beet red right now.
Ugh, it's the worst feeling.
You want to add a lip wrap at all to this or no?
I don't think we need a lip wrap on it. I think it's going to be fine just the way it is. It's kind of nice. We got an all blue foot. It's going to look real nice. I think pretty much we got that nice piece of black on the end of the tongue and the eyes. I think all we're going to do is open this thing up into a nice shape. I'm kind of thinking, I guess I'm opening up to the shape that Jake drew down here.
That's the plan. All
My
right, you can
foot isn't quite in proportion to the size of his foot he's got there.
You didn't go for the jumbo foot?
Nope. I squeezed it as hard as I could. But I am going to try to keep these straight optics straight. Get this thing flared open into a nice lower kind of witch's brew wine vessel.
I thought it was a dragon.
Witch's brew, though, is what you drink out of a dragon's mug. I couldn't really think of anything else that tied in with it, so that was it.
Mary says this would be a great fireball glass.
A great what?
glass to drink Fireball out of.
Oh, got it.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of
I agree.
Fireball.
Mary Thompson, the
Yeah.
Fireball
You
champion.
better stay home on the night you do that. That's like a Halloween stay home and enjoy night.
Who drinks Fireball out there?
I despise Fireball with a
Really?
burning passion. I don't love cinnamon.
Ready
It's
for a
cinnamon,
reduction?
right?
Nah, you know, we're not. I'm not going to do a reduction on it because the black's got a lot of iridescent to it already, and I really like that kind of like deep amber kind of milkiness to the bit on the back. So it's looking pretty reptilian. We got a reptile glass going on right now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm bringing a lot of heat. I'm flashing, letting the cup top cool down, and I'm bringing heat into the foot so that when it comes off, hopefully comes off just right. And I've been kind of describing this to people over the past few weeks, but sometimes the punty can be too cold and it won't want to release off of the bottom of the piece. So if you'll heat it a little bit with the torch up on the pipe, Dave, if you're listening, this is a good little secret for you. You're not melting the connection point, you're just putting some heat up into the pipe. It'll come off a little bit smoother.
Tonight's table is
We're
now
stamping the
live.
bottom, I'm assuming, Tabea?
I
What's
would
that,
assume.
Bess?
The
So
table's
maybe
live.
Take the stamp
The
over
table
there.
is
Got one over here.
live.
Okay.
And I believe
All
we also
recycled glass.
have the pre-order 2025 signature pumpkins on the same page.
They are, and I'm going to be posting the link for that as well.
Awesome. And I'll go, as soon as this goblet's done, I'll pop over there and show you the signature color for this year.
Yes.
All right.
Redemption.
Woo-wee. All right.
Jake's there with the forks. These have been preheated.
That's a tasty looking piece.
That thing's serious.
And that, guys, is only available to the Loyalty League members. Whoever's got the $6 million fingers created by Oscar Goldman might get that piece.
That's going to be a quick
Right.
one. Bess is going to get that up on the website. You know how it is. First
Signature
come, first serve.
pumpkins. There they are. Look at that purple. Wow.
What are we
The-
calling that one again?
Sugar plum.
Sugar plum. And
If
we're
you look at
donating
the-
back to...
The stem, it's got two colors. So the question about do the colors blend? Case in point, they do not.
What's the name of our farmers organization again? Farm Workers Justice, folks. 3% of all sales are going to those guys of Signature Pumpkins this year, 2025.
And you
And
can
we're
follow
starting
the
the
link
pre-sales
to
now.
find out more about the organization.
That's right, super tight. We got some beautiful recycle pieces up here. Number 6 being my particular favorite right there with the melted out in Como, mezzo stampo, super tasty, delicious pattern. We got this one, which is a perfectly symmetrical, all recycle, red or white wine, or cocktail or water glass. We've got a couple other featured mugs, which are super incredible, and you can see the ratio of different blues throughout this table that shows you that it was truly recycled blue and not just some other blue that we curated.
I was going to say that I thought number 9 is going to be the first one to go. That's my
And
vote.
it's priced correctly, too.
The Crackle, Super Crackle Chalice.
I
That thing
think we
right
could
there.
have pumped that one up by $30, but,
What?
you know, hey.
I don't know, but that's a tasty
For the
one
people.
for sure. Plus, you get the texture of the crackle in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Show off number 2.
9, that's right. Show off number 9 because that's the one that I picked to sell first. Which one did you think was going to sell first, Jake?
Oh, I was going to go with, I told him my favorite was number 6, and I think 6 is pretty well priced too, and super difficult tech from the glass blower's perspective. You guys have seen us do that on the show before. So I'm going to go with number 6 then.
Show us number 2 because it's got some swirls in it. What's that
Number
about?
2.
I think number 2 is going to go first.
And I know who was the gaffer for this piece. I won't say it out loud right now until it's sold, and then I might privately message the person who buys it and let them know who gaffed this one. This is deep from the pot, and that's why you
Yeah.
can see that texture and the swirlage and all that extra mojo. We got the jumbo stamp down here, so you really know what the deal is.
Looking
And
comfortable.
It does look comfortable. You can get 4, maybe even a 5th knuckle in there.
Somebody who might have 5 fingers and 1 thumb could utilize this glass.
That is a special person that deserves a special mug.
And there it is. All right, back to the glass blowing.
All right.
So Jake drew a goblet on the floor.
Look.
This
Number
is what
2.
it is. Number 2. Oh, number 3. I get it now. So we're working on this.
All right.
So this one is for an incredible customer of ours, number 2 here. This is for Karen Little and her daughter. I think they're collabing on this design, getting it custom made here on the show. We've got it drawn up, and I opted for the super draw around confusing arrow color diagram. So hopefully this all makes sense to everybody, but it's going to be a Van Gogh color pattern in blacks and whites and golds. And we're going to do all black accents, the foot, the handle, and the lip. Deep black.
You were saying that this
Start
was
it up.
a mother-daughter deal.
Mother-daughter shared mug is my understanding.
So isn't it appropriate to be the father-son combo
I
action
think
on this?
I think it probably is.
That's right.
I think it probably is.
Gotta be.
So I'll just whip up the color pattern and get the body all shaped up real nice, which I feel like this year was the first year that I did actually figure out this body shape proportionally.
Now,
Well, while he's gathering, I just wanted to show off these jumbo pipes we got. They came in the mail today. They are used. My guess it was someone who created large-scale works and retired. Who was it that gave us those pipes?
I don't even know the guy.
I wish he gave them to us, but didn't it
I
cost
I
us
know.
like
Sorry.
600
Well, we
bucks or
bought
something?
them.
I got him down 50% from the original asking price through various techniques of manipulation.
What? How about just
Manipulation.
That's
techniques,
what-
the Facebook marketplace.
How about that's
manipulation
what-
action.
No, I mean,
they're valued at?
no, those are undervalued. I got a great deal on them, and I appreciate the guy for giving us a great deal.
Yeah, those
incredible.
are 1.25" production pipes.
If I were going to resell those, I'd sell them for 3 times as much as we got them for. But they're here for us, and I'm
You
very
didn't ask
excited
him
about
what
it.
type of work he made with them?
I don't think he was the glass blower. I think he inherited a glass blowing shop, but he does no glass blowing, so maybe he bought a full extra glass
He
blowing
could
shop.
have bought them out of like Fenton or something. That was a big
Yeah.
outfit. A big when he had those pictures on the wall. There was hundreds
A
of
lot
blow
of
pipes.
stuff.
Talking like 10 times.
And
as
that,
many
those
blow
are
pipes
old
as we
school. I've
have.
never seen handles like that. Wood with metal on either side, pushing them in.
Those are coming from Pooch.
That
So-
was when I worked at Greenfield Village. We had ones like that.
This is going to be a
Alright,
half and
this
half
is
super swirler.
the super heavy duty Van Gogh pattern.
I don't know if Dad knew that I was encasing this, because when I took this gather, he made a silent sound that was like, he
That's
looked
not
right
beautiful.
at it.
Yeah, I was like, what are you making, a paper thin one? Jesus. But I did want to say that in this design process, did you work out with them that it was a free-for-all with the foot, handle, and lip wrap, or is that dead set in stone?
They wanted it pretty simple and clean like that, and
Oh.
I'm sure that it's not dead set in
Jeez.
stone, because I know the type of things that Karen is buying from time to time, but I do know her and her daughter talked it up and decided what they did like.
So they probably don't want some like huge extremities coming off so that when they're wearing their fall sweater, it gets like snagged in the loop
Right.
in their crochet or whatever.
They particularly asked to not have a dragon back going up the back of the handle.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
So
Did they
don't
say
do
anything
that.
about a frog leg coming off the side of the piece?
They didn't specify that.
So we could put one on?
Karen, I'm sure you're in the comments. Keep an eye out for frog leg information.
2 of them could be symmetrical, but one just random frog leg on the side could be sweet.
All right, so
Who's
I'm going to
got
get
the
into
bus?
this color pattern.
Who's got the bus?
You can hear it in the distance.
Who's got the bus? Tabea's got the bus.
That's the one.
It's so much less intimidating when it's tiny like that, guys. When she had the Tonka one, I was scared because it could do damage. That's when I get thrown under the bus.
You throw yourself
too
under the
rowdy.
bus. Is this Van Gogh or is this Swirl?
Van Gogh.
All right, this is step 1 of Van Gogh. Jake's got the super technique down.
Yeah, this is, we actually, for
Gogh.
the first time ever, made a video this year of how exactly the Van Gogh tech will go down. I think we talked about it a couple shows ago.
The top secret information?
Yeah, it's multiple, it's locked by 3 different facial imprints to get to that video throughout the Glass Academy Google Drive. But,
Because that's only for production crew, right?
right.
You're not sending this out to all the other glass
Well, it
blowers
will
in the
be
world?
in our training.
Yeah, it'll be in
videos.
our training, perhaps, maybe. And if they watch what I'm doing right now, they can actually get that top secret information. So
And
isn't that great?
Oliver was very happy to have that top secret information this year as we made a bunch of pumpkins.
Yeah, that's because Oliver was doing the starts of all the Van Gogh pumpkins this year, and he is the type of guy that would benefit and really love that type of information. And
And
it
the
worked out really well. You guys-
Original.
We're cutting the frog legs. All right.
All right.
That's right.
Did she get the poison frog?
That's right.
She did, and that's why I had that in my mind. That thing, I was showing somebody the picture of that thing. That's a sweet piece.
Yeah, that thing was really tight.
What is it, Connie?
That's great.
So, Connie says, what's the difference between the powder frit and the small glass bits, and why would you choose one over the other?
Oh, we're all going to fight to answer that one.
No fighting. Chris has got his hand up first in proper etiquette. That would be because the density of the color is determined by the size of the frit. And if you use powder, you can blow through the color and have a very, very minute halo of a beautiful purple with a purple powder. And then a double zero is a little thicker than a 0, then a 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 might be the size of a
Chocolate
pea,
chip.
or maybe even a little.
What about a
chocolate?
coffee bean?
I would say coffee bean sounds
A
about
half of
right.
a coffee bean, like
Half
a
of a
roasted
coffee
bean?
bean.
Yep, I think that would work. And if you think about it, if you put a layer of that, it's almost like using bar, where bar is the absolute densest color you could use. Check this hunk of white out, guys.
I don't think we have any number 4, do we?
Any what?
Number 4.
I don't think we do. Do we?
I just
Uh-oh,
bought
Tabea's
some
going over.
size 4 white for a project, but this thing too, especially look at this, you guys, it's rubber.
We're watching the glass blowing. You're in the way.
See it moving?
You're in the way.
It's rubber.
All right.
But combining those different size frits, there's thousands of color techniques you can use on the glass.
Well, that's why even if we give away the color technique, like how to do it, the reality is our color choices are going to be different than someone else's.
We have one size 4.
That's a half a coffee bean right there.
Or a
I
chocolate
don't know
chip.
about that one.
Nice. Thank
Or
you.
frit.
So that's artist choice. Del Chihuly calls them jimmies. And he'll use them because he does these super big pieces and he wants the color to spread out. For the
Oh.
style of work we do here, we want colors that blend a little more, that aren't too crazy.
Check that mug out.
Those are some crazy colors.
Slug mug. One of my favorite mugs to be made in a long time, and it's busted.
Whose are these?
Not sure yet. We're working on those.
These are a Van Gogh pattern, super cool from the inside. Looks like a tsunami or a cloud pattern, depending what the colors are. Jake's dripping off the extra glass, but here's another view of a different one.
So I really, because of this beautiful pattern and because of what we just talked about, the fact that it's a powder, I really wanted to go a little bit larger than I normally would in the first gather and let that color be as pushed out as possible with the littlest amount of clear encasement, because when you're making a mug and you take 2 dunks, it can get really big really quick. So normally I'd start with a core gather that would be like 50% smaller than what I started with. But by going bigger and holding that up for longer and letting as much clear drip off of there as possible, we
You know
now
what it
have...
just reminded me of? Like, ladies, how many people would know this? When you do your hair perfect and you want to go somewhere and you want your hair to stay, you would use hairspray so your hair wouldn't move. That's kind of like the same idea. Like, you want the colors to stay strong and vibrant, so you put them under a layer of clear shellac.
Yeah, totally. That's a very good analogy.
I don't know why that one came to me, but that was an interesting one.
The shellac analogy?
I was just thinking, what if you gathered all the extra clear down onto the bottom off the marber, and then somehow you could time it right where you could use that to make a handle out of that, and then put a foot on it. But the handle, somehow if you can push the glass all to one side and pull a handle right out of the clear, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be sweet.
Because of the optical effect.
Yeah, the color would be traveling all up in there.
You guys see all that gravity going on right now? That's such a great example of how you use gravity to blow the glass. Gravity is probably the most important tool when you're blowing glass. You don't realize it, and I was teaching a buddy of mine, Eddie, how to assist me the other day, and I was just reminded at how much you don't know about gravity when you've never done it before.
Well, can you really see gravity?
Well, yeah, you can. You can buy it on Amazon, right?
How much is it a pound?
You can see gravity only if gravity has something that's being affected by it. I don't think that gravity itself is anything.
But everything's being affected by gravity.
Right, and you don't notice gravity unless you see
Hello?
something being affected by it.
You look like you're affected by gravity right now.
I am. I'm sitting in a chair relaxing. That's right. I'm over here. No bits needed. Just relaxing, guys.
All right, Bess, could we go to the question for tonight? Where'd it go?
It's underneath Chris.
Whoa, come on now.
I'm not sitting on it.
All right, Dad, I'm about ready to... Maybe we'll puff it one more time, get the proportion correct, but the color's looking great.
So the question for this week is, what would your costume be if you came to see us at the Renaissance Fair? So you can enter to win our giveaway piece, which will be made at the end of the show. You'll enter by answering that question and sending your name and your answer to enews@glassacademy.com.
Well,
You guys, there's so many,
good.
I don't know, it's not a good time, but there are a lot of homeless people having signs being held up. Maybe we could go stand on the corner and hold up the sign.
Most of the people around here aren't homeless holding the signs up. Just to let everyone know, not to pop any bubbles and a spoiler alert.
Uh-oh.
But they all just like walk out their front door and decide they're going to go on the corner and ask for money and then go back home.
We're not going to get into the homeless person politics here live on the show, folks. But
Let
we
that
are going to
ship
get into
sail.
this really dense R54 black foot coming up here
All right,
right
Tabea,
now.
bring it on up, girl.
I like how you're able to see through this.
That's the powder technique right there. Exactly what we were saying, how you get some very light transparency.
Very
Is this
light.
true?
Yeah, so you can see still what's in the beverage, in the receptacle, but you also get that beautiful pattern going on, and it's a little denser up at the top where it hasn't been stretched as far. It's a little thinner down near the bottom, but it's a beautiful mixture of white, black, and gold.
All right, how many people follow us on Facebook? Did you see the post of the Faygo Pop?
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. That was
That
a cool
was
one.
a good one.
I have 3 things to say.
Yes,
Okay.
go for it.
1, Jessica says hello from France.
Ooh,
Oh,
France in
let's
the
go,
house.
Jessica.
Heather says, hey, Chris and Jake, Sticks, Heather here. Sorry I didn't get out to you last weekend. I was there, but I have a broken foot, so it's hard to get around. I'll make sure to get out to you this weekend. Can a glass be made somehow with an owl?
That coating one's fine.
With an
Spin the other
owl
way if you can. There you go.
So
I've got a
start-
great
involved
idea
in the
that one.
process.
for an owl this year.
Yeah.
And then we had multiple people comment about how much they love that Van Gogh wine glass.
Yeah, that's a cutie pie, bright pink.
Was
Pretty
that
nice.
a custom order or is that going into production?
It might be a mix of both. We'll see.
I like the two-tone because I like having clear. on the cup, but then being able to have some color pattern when you drink out of it is really nice
Way
as well.
to squish it.
Press.
The ultimate squishy.
Good.
Now, I'm anticipating that Tabea's not going to want to go black on black.
Nope.
Is that
So-
one of the ones we won't use?
Yeah. Black being one of the softest colors that there ever was, it'll be best to stick on a real hot, fresh punty to the very bottom of this mug.
All right, so for you glass blowers out there, what he's saying is you do not make the punty out of the bit that you just brought over, which you can do on a normal day. But because the black is so soft, if you put a black punty on a black foot, they often do not stick, or they come undone, or you melt it on there so good because you know it's not sticking well.
And using the leftover glass of the most recent bit that was applied to the piece to then become the punty is not the easiest thing to do for multiple different reasons. And there's a lot of shops or a lot of glass blowers that don't actually do that. Maybe because they're just renting time and they're not thinking about the amount of glass that they're using, or they're not trying to think about the efficiency of the process.
You know, some people make a punny and leave it in the box and reuse the same punny all day.
And some people do that.
So there.
So there's a ratio, there's levels to this.
Annette says she loves Tabea's nails.
Oh, let's see.
There's the punty
Lovely,
process
lovely.
right there. We
Oh,
just
I'm
broke
sorry,
it off
were
the
you-
pipe.
Were you blowing glass over here?
Yeah. I'm all for Tabea's nails, but that was a pretty crucial part there, breaking it off of the pipe and flipping it around a piece of drinkware so that now we can open up the lip of it with a black lip wrap, I do believe.
I haven't checked it out yet. Oh, I think we're gonna be fine.
So they're going to bring over a fresh application of black color.
You know, I mean, I know a lot of people on the show know that I've mentioned the big toe before,
What?
but it would be kind of cool to do a finger or a toe or something, and then put a nail on it and let Tabib decorate it up out
Yeah.
of glass with some cane.
That does sound kind of cool.
A finger handle on a mug.
The toe show?
The toe show. I
Don't
like
you have
that.
a Renaissance
Toe
toe?
show?
I did see these candlesticks that had eyeballs at the top that were pretty cool,
Oh yeah?
like glass eyeballs.
Was that, what's his name?
It was in a magazine.
This guy with his name Z, something Z.
Zesty?
Zesty, yeah, Myers had him somewhere. We saw him in a museum. There were snakes coming up, and the tops had an eyeball in them.
It was not that. It was an eyeball on top of a candlestick holder.
All right, so this lip wrap I'm putting on, guys, has to be the perfect temperature. Tabea's going to do a nice job bringing this over to me. I guarantee it, because she's done it. She's done it before, but it's going to match the bottom and the handle once I put the handle on. But this is going on, and it's going to look pretty rough in texture. And I'm going to go in and heat it up so that it's melted and it just becomes a color enhancement on the top of the mug.
Doesn't
Oh.
it look like caramel mousse tracks something?
Yeah.
The whole mug you're talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some kind of drizzle.
If we planned this ahead, it'd be hilarious to like pan over to you guys and you're all eating ice cream.
Gravity's
Yeah.
working on you, Jake, now?
Yeah.
The sweat machine's working on me.
Oh, yeah.
Greg says hello, Chris and Jake.
What up, Greg? What a champion.
What up, Greg?
So this show is going to be going for an hour and a half, folks. These are our summer streaming hours. And we did decide today in our weekly administrative meeting that we're going to do what we did last year, which is when the big show, our Harvest Super Pumpkin virtual show happens, which is October, or is it September
No, it's the first.
30th is the date of the big, crazy pumpkin virtual show.
September 30th?
Yep.
Nice.
And so during that time, that means that the fall has begun, the summer is over, and we're getting into a new session of live streaming, and we'll get back to our 2-hour shows when it's not so sweaty that we can't even think.
Or
And
the equipment
we're looking forward
overheats.
to that. Or the equipment explodes, that's right.
Roland is watching the show, and he asked, does anyone have a contact in upper management at Fago? He thinks
That's a
that
great
image
question.
was so amazing.
Yes,
that-
I do.
At Fago?
Yeah.
Who?
Joe Gappy's buddy runs their whole marketing department.
Wow.
Johnny Shamu.
Let's go.
Today, I
He's the
think
one
your
who did
paddle's
that
on
whole
fire.
retro new campaign.
I think your paddle's on fire.
Yes.
There you go,
Paddle is
folks.
On fire. Thank you.
Right in your own backyard.
We've got our connection.
Roland, do you hear that? I'll introduce you. Johnny Schmooze, Schmoozer too. So Roland, I'll
his
give you his
last
name,
name.
and you can.
How about a connection with Tim Cook and Apple? You got one of those?
Yep.
Oh.
Anyone else?
We
By
need
the
a new
way.
iPad here at the Glass Academy.
And a couple computers.
And a couple computers.
All right, how about a black handle?
All right.
Let's do it, Jake.
All right. If it was clear, I'd say to me we should give it a shot. We have started working on handles together. She's brought her first successful handle last week and a couple other medium and highly successful
I
handles.
mean, they all ended up on a finished product.
That
so-
one's actually one of them right there with the slug on it.
It's
No,
pretty.
that was one of Oliver's.
Huh? Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah,
All
because
three men are at
Oliver
Ren Fair.
Oliver had a rough day with the handles
I heard
one
about
day.
that.
Oh, boy. Oliver, if you're watching the show tonight, feels like I haven't seen you in like a week and a half
He
after
was
the Ren
here
Fair.
earlier.
Yeah, and not being in today, Oliver's not working on a
I know.
Tuesday.
It feels
What-
something was off today, and that's
what
what
did he
it
do?
was.
He did his whole wore
He's
himself out
on
on Sunday.
administrative leave.
Was he there on Sunday?
No, he taught both days here at the weekend because Matt worked both days at the festival, and then Tabea was working the bar and a bunch of other things, and we're stretched pretty thin right now.
No, we're flexible. We are like the guy on what's it called, Incredibles.
Yeah,
We are
Elasto Woman.
Yes, that's what we are.
I thought
And
he
she
called him
pops
a
back
rubber man.
into shape.
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
We used to have him.
That was before my time.
We ripped him in half. That's a guarantee. Do you remember him, Michelle? He was a rubber guy, and you could pull his arms and his legs like literally like 5
You
feet,
ready?
but he was only like this big.
You ready for it?
Yep, and he was
So
filled
you
with
pulled
sand.
them apart until you broke them?
Well, that was the mission, right? See if you could do it. They're like, no one can break this, and hey, you know, we had to take the challenge.
Here, lovely child of mine, here's a toy to play with. Destroy!
Oh, what a stick.
That was a toss. Did you see it?
Yeah, you flung it on there. What a beautiful handle. And it's tough. We've talked about it before when you're doing clean mugs like this. And look at how it became less transparent as it cooled down. It looks really good right now. Beautiful pattern. Having just such a clean shape and just a clean, crisp handle is a very difficult thing to do because you can't, like
Can't
that
hide
slug mug
anything.
over there, throw a giant slimy slug on it and cover it up and divert one's attention from some impurity on the mug. But Chris really took that handle, which was really hot because it was black, a very soft color, and he literally did throw it on there in a beautiful way.
Are we going for a clear or a black stamp bit on this one?
I think a clear. And I'm ready for it.
Beautiful.
right.
Gorgeous.
I love it when it doesn't fall off center when you put the handle on.
I know, and you got the temperature just right.
All right, how many we got on YT and how many on Facebook?
We got over 50 people watching live on the YT, and we've got a really solid 23 likes live. So if you're watching the show right now, we're going to need 50% more participation from you guys. And on the Facebook, we're over 35 people watching live, which is great. Great news. And a bunch of comments and a lot of great activity. We're under 30 likes on Facebook. So if you guys love what we're doing, if you're learning something new today and you think this is impressive, making these custom pieces and seeing the glass blowing action in front of your eyes, You know, like the feed or share it on your own timeline or subscribe to our
And
channel.
You know what's really good for us too? If you're watching on replay, put something in the comment. Type the word replay, next day, during dinner, whatever you're doing. Comments help.
If you can't even think of anything to say, if you're all caught in a brain tussle, just tell us where you're watching from.
Why do you always look so serious? Smile. Hey.
I'm looking at it. I'm like burning my face.
That's a nice piece.
Yeah, it's a beaut.
Beautiful
That is a
piece,
nice
you guys.
one.
Congratulations on an incredible custom order and a great design. Way to curate that one up. Love making it. It was based off of 2 mugs we had on the website, so we kind of combined the 2 of them. I think that just looks really good. Tabibi's going to Torchtown. I'll get the claw.
Torchtown. I think, Roland, since you're still on here listening, I think we should reach out to the people at Fago, and they should do a team building event here. Bring all the managers here. Everyone gets a free Fago and one of their favorite mugs.
We have Fago behind the bar.
I know. They need to know about this.
Oh yeah, great weight to it. Beautiful, proportional. Right there next to that incredible dragon item. Did that ever get up for sale for the members?
Yes.
Nice. Wow, beautiful piece. Let's go, Karen. Typically,
All right.
that piece would be made available, but that one's already sold, folks. Do we have housekeeping, or should I talk about the pieces? Because I got something else to say about them.
All right, say something.
Just that these recycled tumblers are the best water drinking glasses you could ever have, and we don't have these available for your own choosing on the website. As we do every week, we really try and hand select something, so each week you guys have a hand curated one and done option to choose from. This mug is available in multiples on the website, but these tumblers are all ridiculous, beautiful, functional water glasses, affordably priced compared to some of the items we have, because there's no color and because they're simple and clean. And if you're interested in having something you can use every single day that's handmade in America, just outside of Detroit, you best just take a look at the website.
Okay. Again,
All right. What's on the lineup?
There might be some kind of housekeeping, since this next piece is going to take us right to the end of the show.
All
Is
right,
there any
we're at
housekeeping?
show
Just a little bit. It
332.
would be quick.
Okay.
All right, Bess, what you got?
Hello. So real quick, I'll mention it now. We already mentioned at the beginning of the show, but Loyalty League is now available to join. That is open today, right now, which is August 19th. Had to double check that. Up until August 26th. So open for 1 week. If you are interested in joining the Loyalty League, now's your chance, because it won't be open for another quarter, so that's about another 3 months. So if you're thinking about it, hop on it now. You won't regret it, I promise. I did put the link to that earlier in the comments, but I will go ahead and put that in when I'm done housekeeping. I also have a giveaway for you guys. This is a beautiful pumpkin net that Michelle is going to hand model. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece that I believe Tabea
I do believe so. I
had
like
her
the color
hands in.
pattern.
Yeah, beautiful
Very nice.
piece. Our question for last week was, we try to meet your needs with specialty items. Tell us about your pumpkin preferences. What makes something collectible to you? Some people said rare colors. Some people said something that just catches my eye. Someone said, I love anything that has bright colors. Neon green and orange are my favorites. Someone said the occasional irregular design that makes it out of the normal. I believe I have more favorite pieces that are unique rather than normal. For example, my slug, whose pattern resembles a fingerprint. His name is Sherlock. And my hand grenade mug won during a Jake and Chris challenge. And they have all different kinds of special pieces. A flamingo chalice. I kind of want to see that.
Oh, I do remember that
Yeah.
one.
Our winner said differently unique designs and rare colors. Who am I kidding? I love them all, with a heart emoji. So, congratulations to Mary. You are our winner of the
What?
pumpkinette.
Awesome.
Congratulations. So you will receive an email from Donna this week, usually on Thursday, on how to pay for shipping to have that sent out to you. I don't think you're coming by to visit anytime soon, but just in case, let Donna know either way when you get that email. Other thing I want to mention is if you bought a ticket to our gin tasting event that is coming up this week on Friday, it is a sold out event. We are super, super excited for it. We tried a different format this time as opposed to the wine tasting. So if you're coming to that, you will have the opportunity to purchase some amazing cocktail drinkware, and then you're also going to be able to taste some amazing gin as well. So we're super excited for that. So if you have a ticket for that, we can't wait to see you. We do also have some class openings for this weekend. So we had 2 people cancel for happy hour on Thursday. Happy hour right now is sold out until about December. So we have 2 openings, 2 very rare openings for happy hour this Thursday at 5 p.m. If that is something you're interested in, I will go ahead and put the link for that in the comments as well. And then I've got 1 opening for the air plant holder class on Friday, and then a few openings between 12:30 and 2 o'clock on Sunday for our mini pumpkin class. Most of those days are sold out as well, so if you want to hop in any of those classes, this is your weekend to do it. So keep an eye out for all of those links in the comments. I got to go do that now because I've been talking to you guys, but I will hand you guys back over to the glass blowing action and keep an eye in the comments.
All right, here we are back at the hot shop. I'm telling you guys, we sit down every day. We do the Gathering Point show at 5 o'clock to go over what we're making. And when we're eating dinner, no one talks about the glass.
We talked about it. We talked a lot about it, had it planned out, and everything was in order. And there's a lot of preparation involved.
I know, but maybe we could prep better.
And we came over here and we kept prepping for 45 more minutes in the hot shop, and then it was 5:51 and nothing had been done really. And I got all stressed out and nothing was in order, and then the show started. And here we are, and we made it through 2 amazing pieces, and this will be the 3rd amazing one. And it's going to be awesome.
To give you an update, Karen is in the comments. Just watch that whole piece being made. She says, Allison approves. It's her glass. Very nice. Thank you guys all. Love it.
Alice, it's her glass?
Allison, yep.
Allison? Oh, boy, Allison. Those guys come in. They're local, and they come in and hang out during some live shows from time to time here on Thursdays and Fridays. Great to see them in person.
So fun because you can drink. Whoa, gimbal. You
Watch
can.
out.
You had a gimbal vacation?
Yeah, you can be like, oh, you like my mug? Let me show you how it was made.
Ooh, look at this tech. He went from the large grain white to the powder gold.
What do you think's going to happen?
And then something else is going to
Call
happen
that
next.
The bones.
Wow.
And that's because of the crazy color combination that goes on with that. That's
Did we
super
read
trippy.
this? As he's swirling it up, I'll explain what was written on the floor, which is that this piece is a Spirited Away super ultimate classic movie dragon. And I can't really remember how you pronounce this dragon's name.
Haku.
Haku is the way it's pronounced.
Yeah,
Yes.
is it a white dragon?
No, I'll show you a picture of the dragon once we get to a not so interesting part of the glass blowing.
It's one of my favorite movies.
It is an incredible movie. I think I've seen it twice.
You
which
have?
is way
What
more
movie
than
is it?
any movie I've ever watched.
Spirited
ever.
Away.
Which one am I looking at? This guy? Huh.
Yes. Oh, yep. There you
Hello.
go, folks. Yes. Pretty cool. Really cool dragon. A little different than usual.
So
And
do you have green out for the handle?
no green. We've got copper blue out. A beautiful,
Yeah, that's
beautiful
a good
blue.
one.
It's
And
all
this
blue,
is
not
for
a green.
Yeah.
Katie. And she has an incredible custom order put together here, which means that she pretty much was like, I want a mug and I want it to represent this dragon, and the artist can go to town with it.
Isn't haiku that like 7-line poetry or something?
So haiku is, yes, the dragon is
Aha.
Haku.
Got it.
Right.
Got it.
You haven't seen Spirited Away, have you, Tavea? Really?
I'm
I thought
shocked.
for sure you would have.
Yeah, I'm shocked. It's on your homework
Oliver's
for this
turning
week.
in his bed right now.
They were sold out when I tried to see it at the theater. So
When was
I
it
didn't
made?
see
In like the 80s? I feel like it's pretty old. It's an anime show, and it's like it doesn't look dated because
2001.
2001.
I was
Okay,
gonna say
well,
there's no way they were doing anime in the 80s.
they were doing anime in the 80s, weren't they?
No.
Oh.
In 1982, 81,
They were doing
we had our
stormtroopers.
first computer at my high school.
In 82.
Our high school did.
Right.
You have the wrong assistant on the show if you want all the background of anime.
Blow.
Yeah, we'll save that conversation for Oliver.
It's so fun, everyone's personalities. I
Good.
instantly saw Oliver talking. Well, Oliver's the voice of reason around here.
We had somebody ask if we have straws out at the Renaissance Festival. Can anybody confirm or deny that?
There are at least a few. I don't know how many in total, but I packed at least 4 the other day.
Well, you know, we bought a bunch. Oh, you know why we bought them? For the members. If you were a member, you got a straw. We might get more.
All right, Jake, you want to give me a paddle?
Cabbage and squash.
Yes, sirree.
I do want to mention too, if you guys are liking the show, there is a page on the Facebook site called Glass
Press.
Academy Addicts. That's pretty cool. We post different videos on there.
Good.
People post their collections, and it's a great way to talk to other glass enthusiasts.
Can I put a
It is
blue
not a
foot on
Glass
the bottom?
Academy page.
Sure can.
Simulating water.
Sounds great.
All right, I'm gonna pick
Recycle
up
or copper?
Copper. Copper blue footage.
All right, this piece I think was going to take us to 7:30 if I remember correctly. So the giveaway item today is the
Got a
mystery
great
item.
color pattern on there.
Really good looking.
Kind of looks like when you go to the ocean and you're walking when the waves are really soft.
Yeah.
Was that one dunk, Tabea?
It was one dunk.
She's getting it down pretty good. It's not easy gathering up enough
Marver
glass
some
for
of
a
that
foot.
off the pipe just by pulling it all off and then heat it up. Beautiful. Thank you. I'll take it all.
She's doing a great job.
What color is that? The teal?
Yeah, the super blue.
Tonight is a great night for questions. We got Jake standing at the ready.
Pammy is here from Australia. Hello, Pammy.
What up, Pammy?
Nice to see you, hear from you again.
Pammy's the ultimate super member.
Carrie says anime started as early as 1917 and it was introduced to the U.S. in 1961. Thank you, Carrie, for being our
Yeah.
encyclopedia today.
I was just playing that one safe by shooting for the 80s. I knew that stuff was old.
I did put the Loyalty League link in the comments for you guys, as well as the link to book those 2 rare happy hour openings this week.
Hey, is the spoon still intact in the annealer oven when you guys put that in?
I'll go take a look right now, but I was just looking and surprised to see that the dragon goblet is still available.
No, it's sold.
Oh, it's sold?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, and I'm not so surprised. The spoon is intact.
Interesting. What do you think it was? Aluminum?
I think that
No.
there's still about 900 degrees and 16 hours of cool down to go on that item, and
Anything could happen.
anything could happen. I have a,
If it was a solid silver spoon, it would stay in there.
because silver's so soft and
It would stay in there,
tender.
exactly, yeah. But it's not, because then we would have just did like a $300 spoon. It's
Well, someone
Well,
gave us
if
a
it
bag
is
of
just silver
silverware.
plated.
If it
What
is
if
a
it's real?
solid silver spoon, then we could sell it for the value of the
Wow, interesting.
spoon and the glass edition.
All right, let's put the value at $450. Do I hear 500?
Hey,
It would be so fun to do auctions live on the show. Talked about that before.
Says who?
Me. It would be so sweet to see everyone's names and start real low on an item. You know, the final piece of the show is always auctioned off, whether it's small or big. We start at $50.
If there was a way they could get a number on the little hand when you hit the button and the hand comes up, so it'd be like, pop, sold for $1 million.
I think
Question.
commenting the number would do the trick. But, you know what they say.
All right, you guys, at the start of this show, we tried something different. We had a little countdown, so we were able to do our tech warm-up. So last week, I know we had some glitches when we started the show. Facebook wasn't liking us. The iPad did something weird. So we're going to do our best. We're going to start at 5:55 and gives you time to get your tech up and ready so you don't miss those beginning scenes.
Yeah, and hopefully Grandpa Plusinski's watching tonight. I re-hooked up his YouTube, and hopefully he's sitting there relaxing, having a beautiful evening on the couch, and hopefully everyone else's family members and all the great people they love in their lives are sitting on the couch relaxing, having a beautiful evening.
Right after he trims it, where the trim is, the glass is colder, but Tabea is going to bring over some super hot glass, and they have to be the right temperature. They won't stick. Ready?
Yep.
So
Our
let's
gin
see.
event for this Friday is completely sold out, folks. We appreciate everyone getting excited about that. We tried things a little bit differently. For the wine event, we included a handmade wine glass in the ticket price, and perhaps that scared some folk away. So for this gin event, we included only the ticket price to be at the event, to taste the 5 different gins that Ann Arbor Distilling, which is, Ann Arbor is about 35 minutes west of here, and they make amazing gin and a few other liquors as well, and they're going to be partnering up with us for this event, and you'll go and you'll taste all 5 of their gins if you so please, and then you'll choose one of the 5 cocktails that we've designed together and walk over to the bar, deliver your ticket to me or Sarah, and we're going to make you a cocktail in a handmade glass. Then we're going to funnel everybody over here, and we're going to give them a demonstration of the glasses, the collectible glasses that we made specifically for this event. We made almost 30 of these glasses for the 25 people that are going to be in the event.
So wait a second. You're saying for $35, not only do they get a tasting, they get an actual cocktail, and they get to watch live glass wine. That's like going
And the
to
option
the
to
movies.
purchase that glass at a discounted rate, too.
I know, but it's like going to the movies for free. You get a couple hours of entertainment of glass blowing.
Yeah, it's going to be a really, really cool time, and we love doing this partnership with Ann Arbor Distilling. They're actually having our entire staff, everyone who's available to make it, we're going out there tomorrow night, and we're going to go taste a couple of the cocktails and get to know their business so that we can accurately represent them on Friday night. And it's just a really beautiful thing in general. So we're looking to do that with our coffee company, Madcap Coffee. We did it with Sand Hill Crane. We'll do more events with those guys. They were amazing. They're on Jackson, another half hour west
And it sounds
furder
like
from here.
Fago Pop is on the list
Fago
now.
Pop might be on the list, but if you guys are from out of town, if you guys are into Fago Pop, coffee, cocktails, anything like that, keep an eye out for more events like this because we love having the studio full of people.
Better Made also does factory tours.
Oh, we
snap.
might have to do
And
something
we
with
have Better
Made.
Made chips in the Michigan room. I'm
This
just throwing
is
it out there.
facts.
I saw it on a Facebook ad today.
Local
Rolling.
Detroit company, that's another one. Fago, Better Made, Ann Arbor Distilling, Alpena Amber, Dearborn Brewing. What else do we got? Casamara, Valentine Vodka,
If anyone
Detroit
wants to
Distilling,
The cider
the cider, Smackintosh.
and the pear ginger Blom.
Bloom.
Yeah, Bloom in
Bloom.
Ann Arbor as well, the cider spot.
make, the only thing
That's
we
just
don't
a
have
few.
is a local tequila.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will grow agave in a greenhouse.
So you want the dragon to be white, and I'm going to dust the cracks with a color,
I think just keeping it white,
all white.
and then we'll put the super power blue chopped spinal cord down the back of it to really just make it exactly like it is in the movie.
Aye, aye.
So I'm gonna get familiar with this situation here, both the mug shape and the weight and the proportions and the heat that we got going on. I see some nice temperature in the punny here. It's a slight glow, and I think that's from what Chris was just doing before he passed it off. He was torching the punty and getting everything organized. It's a really cool color pattern. And we're gonna do this dragon handle in a way that we've never done before. This is a custom order. She gave us some artistic liberty. It's not, you know, when we usually do our dragon handles, we start from the top down and just curl it, and it kind of looks like the dragon is headbutting the mug itself. So Chris has came up with an idea and an option for making this so that the dragon's head is on the side of the mug and doesn't look crazy. So we're gonna do it. It's gonna be incredible.
While you guys do this, I want to talk about social media for just a quick second.
Lay it down on them.
All right, so you guys know we're a small business here in Dearborn, and we super appreciate all of your support, whether that's on our Facebook or our YouTube or our TikTok account or our Instagram account. You guys know that it is free to share and like and subscribe to all of those things, and it super, super helps us out and gets the word out about our company and what we do. And on Instagram, we are almost at 10,000 followers, and we really want to thank you guys for that. So right now we have a contest running. If you look at our Facebook story or our Instagram story right now, you can see that post about the contest. But the minute we hit 10,000 followers, that post and contest will close.
The minute?
The minute. Oh, I've been keeping an eye.
watching.
Don't worry. So that being said, you get to win a really cool mug. We did a really great photo shoot outside, and you guys can see that mug. And that is the mug that you will win if you win the contest. So it is an Instagram-only contest. You cannot enter from Facebook. But if you go ahead over to our Instagram and enter that contest, you have to make sure you follow the page, like the post, and then tag 2 friends in the comments. And then there are a couple different ways you can have bonus entries as well. So go ahead and make sure you do that, because that contest will be ending soon, and I want to make sure you guys watching right now have the opportunity to do that. That's my little spiel
Take
for
a
today.
flash, Jake, after this.
Yeah, that's a really great spiel, and we're excited to have 10,000. That's
Crazy.
pretty crazy. Social media hasn't been a priority for every single year of 24 and a half years that this business has been in business. Business. But it is now.
Make your own echo.
Business,
Is
Is this the one?
Yeah, give them those and the tweezers too. This is the one.
Thank you.
We're gonna need those.
Okay, now you got your dealio. Look at that. Yep. Okay. Good.
There's no messing around. There's no room for error in these moves.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Nice.
Now you can do that head for
Yeah. Sweet. And the head's a little bit on the small side, which is great. It's the opposite of the other way that we would have done it, where the other way we would have been working with the thickness we had on the piece. This particular way, we're going to be adding.
And that picture of that
Thickness
thing
to
you
the
had on
piece.
your computer, the head looked like that. It was the same size as the whole body.
Yeah.
So you add on the blue mane and you add on the blue tendrils and things. You got enough room to put those little hairs coming off the side. You could do the double tweezers push-in snout on the end.
Mm-hmm. And then
All right, we have no picture of this one, so what's next on it?
We're working on all the extremities on the head.
could I see a picture of that?
Nostrils,
Nevaeh?
eyeballs, flaps, because it's a water dragon, so it's got all kinds of
We
like
got to get the flaps on
crazy
there.
fins.
Yeah, we need the jowls and the ears.
Yeah, the ears go back.
See the picture?
So this will be just like a white bit.
Kind of looks like a
All you
rat.
do is
Is
cut
that
two
because
little
it's
ones on and then
white, you
torch
think?
them and they'll round out,
A
pinch them
little
and
bit.
pull them out.
That
He's
picture a
skinny.
little bit. I do see it.
He's
I kind
skinny.
of feel like his head's sideways. Like we only need to do half his head here. It's the profile of his head. So I could take this and go like this and have that be the ear there like that, and then have one eye right there.
Does everyone understand it?
whatever
I
you
can
want.
do this
So
and
let's
that
do
and
a
this.
white bit, 1 coat of 00, about the size of like a green grape.
Lip wrap size.
Yeah, yeah, maybe a little smaller. And then if there's a little pink stringer, we'll need a white stringer and a pink stringer.
For the little
Pink-
oriental stash things.
The pink stringer is going to be the inside of the ear.
Well, thanks for entering the contest. Best mentioned that
I was like,
that
right.
contest, and everyone's signing up for it.
We're gonna have a real pink stringer in there, and I open it up, and the top one's a pink stringer.
That's because we use it for the bunny schnoz.
Ready?
I know.
Yeah,
So pink and white.
please. Stay right there. Lift up a little.
Look at those steady hands. Good gravy.
So that was the tuck down, lay down, and then the tuck down for the extra little bit of action to become the ear, which I'm gonna squish right now. And I want to make that a nice sharp, crisp zone as well. So first, the ear squish. And I just made the eyebrow out of it.
Nice.
So we'll need a black one too, which is already out, I think. Oh, the eyes are blue, if I remember correctly.
Lapis.
That's too dark.
No, not lapis. Like probably like matching its mane.
Copperish.
Oh, baby. And then does it have a little black dot on its nose too, or no? Or something like that?
I don't know. What was the blue for?
That?
Eyes.
Can I do a
That might
clear
work,
coating
yeah.
like that? That looks good.
That could work.
The nose is a little bit of a kind of a gray overlay on the snout coming up.
All right. I
if
think
you
we're
want to
doing
get
good.
that specific.
All right.
Vicious.
He's only vicious when he needs to be.
Yeah, that's a vicious shot.
Let me see that.
So let's put pink on the schnoz.
Right now,
Oh.
pink.
And then Tabea, you could go for
He
the
was
blue
vicious for a
trail
good
up the
reason.
back.
Okay.
I'll put the schnoz on real quick and
I
then we'll
think
lay
I
down
can
that.
do the schnoz with this.
Instead of that,
Well, that's so hot.
I don't want to burn that. The map gas.
This is clear. This is. You think it's gonna burn it?
Yeah. Big time. Map gas. The ultimate burner.
Decisions.
A little bigger. Sorry. Just a wee bit
So it's
bigger.
going right on the nose.
This is going that pink, yeah, one on the nose and one in the ear crevice.
How big is the nose?
About that big. Right on the tip there.
Watch yourself.
Nice. Nice.
Flash it.
That looks
And
amazing.
then show me the ear crevice. Point it out when you come out.
It could be twice that size of what you just had there for the ear crevice. That looks amazing. Just make sure it's got a nice little taper to it coming out of the color. Right in there.
Got it. Ready? You're gonna. I'll put
You
it in
leave
the
it up
middle,
top.
You push it up.
Yes, I'll push it down into the crevice. Beautiful.
One more coat.
Nice.
Done with the pink.
Yeah.
We're doing eyeballs.
Yeah, I could do the black or the blue or green or whatever
I got
eyeballs.
the blue.
One eyeball,
Oh yeah.
as this is the profile, and then I'll do Tabibi's bit right here first.
All right.
Stay. Nice.
Can't use the duck bills for that.
On the set.
No, you can't.
Every time a tool is used on the glass or if it's out too long, it goes back into the glory hole, gets heated up.
Is that too big for an eye?
Maybe a little big.
Woo wee, fancy schmancy.
Any diamonds I can cut this off with?
Jody said, I followed all of the steps for the contest. When I win, I'll be very excited. Seriously, though, I can't wait to see you guys hit 10K.
See you guys when?
I can't wait to see you guys hit 10K.
Oh, let's go, Joey. That was Joey?
No.
Jody.
Jody? Jody's an ultimate champion as well. Yeah, it's about the size of that first, the schnoz. This is looking great. And then we'll just need the white stringer,
I got it out ready.
which maybe we swap
I'm
for
ready.
that one. Okay, here we go.
Where's it going? Point it out.
Right in that little nook. Nice.
I like the
Oh,
long
yeah.
head. That looks really good.
Oh, baby.
That was funny. I was like looking at it, all of a sudden it kept getting bigger and bigger.
Hold that thing all the way at the end. Going
That's
for the lay
kind
down.
Use
Where's
the
this one
magic
going?
controls
Over
from
on
where
this
she
side?
sits.
Yeah.
I see
That's going to
it.
be kind of tough.
You want to straighten it up first, or don't worry about it? I'm gonna get it. Don't worry.
What are we doing?
Go for
What's
it.
this part?
He's laying down the long antennae, or whatever it is.
Eyelash?
It's something real anime-like.
Kind of like whiskers of a cat.
Should I take a flash?
Only one.
How many are
Can
in
you
the picture?
continue it and drop it onto the body of the mug? If you-
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so it's got some, looks like it's floating around and doing its thing.
Just a reminder for everybody, this is not the giveaway. This was a custom piece, but we will pick out a giveaway item once we are done with the show, and that will be the giveaway that you can win when you enter
Nice.
with the question I have on the
It
screen
won't
currently.
connect like that. You see it?
Yeah.
So you're going to answer the question on the screen and send your answer to our email
try
with
it?
your name at
Maybe try and get it in the crevice.
enews@glassacademy.com.
Just fill it in.
Yeah.
And it's a mystery giveaway. We'll see what Sarah and Jake and Michelle come up with.
Nice. Nice.
Maybe if we had one that was big, thicker, you know.
I think it looks fine. That's a really
It
tough
looks
move.
pretty darn good.
Did we do the stamp on it yet?
No.
Make sure you don't sweat on top of that piece.
Yeah, I did feel that one drip off my chin. I'm gonna get this straightened up here first so that I can straighten it up down there second, and then we'll put the stamp on it and we'll ride.
We'll ride.
Good.
We need the sound of a motorcycle rolling.
Yeah.
The interior of that piece looks pretty
Right.
sweet.
The opposite of the color pattern.
Yeah.
There's something
What'd you
about
say, Mom?
eating before the show and then
Yeah,
the
you
hot.
can't be yawning on the show.
I know. You film. You're all intense. I'm walking around in the heat here.
How we looking?
Looks good. Stamper Town.
Yeah,
That's
let's
cool.
stamp that thing.
It looks good. I like the blue eye. It matches the name.
Yeah,
perfectly.
blue looks great.
Yeah, it looks good.
Clear stamp or blue stamp?
Let's go clear. There's a lot to focus on in this piece.
Did Jamie come on Sunday?
Oh, yeah, no, he didn't.
I thought you were gonna have to make that lion mug for him.
That's going to be fun.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
And
Stop.
then will you give me a little reduction?
Yep. Greg says he'll see you this weekend.
Nice,
Nice.
Greg. I don't know about the reduction. It'll affect that copper blue. I don't think you need reduction.
All right, no reduction.
The white and the copper blue. I think it looks tasty.
I think it looks great.
That thing looks good from the side. I
pretty
like the
cool.
idea of doing the side of it.
Yeah. The
Totally.
dragon profile. Here we go, folks. One more heat, I'm gonna knock it off. Really cool dragon scale body there. Looking nice.
We're legitimately in some OT right now.
Yeah, we are 6 minutes deep.
Loving it. Reminds me of hockey season.
I was just gonna say, I was just talking with Grandpa
It's
about
not gonna
hockey
sit
season
perfectly flat.
earlier today.
So because of the handle, does it sit flat? Yes, but the top wasn't flat. So he's going to flip it over. The
Nice.
spoon still exists.
It is still in there looking good.
Oh,
Nice work.
Right.
Nice piece, Jake.
beautiful, great work. I didn't know it was that hot in here today. It's
I
because we
know.
weren't blowing glass. There was no Oliver. There was no Matt this morning. Tabea inventoried everything behind the bar. We had our morning up front in the office, and now we just got nice and sweaty for the first time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it cooled off a little today, but not enough, huh? All right, close it up.
Yeah, we can seal it up. Bess, you got anything for him?
If you're interested in booking any of our openings for classes, check out the links that I posted. But we have
Yes.
2 rare happy hours that are open on Thursday, 1 airplane holder class on Friday, and then a few mini pumpkin on Sunday. So check that out.
A lot of people have been asking about the mini pumpkin. We got
Absolutely.
some availability, surprisingly, so that's pretty cool. Tabea, you got any words for the people?
If you want to get a drink for me, I'll be bartending on Saturday.
And I'm bartending on Sunday.
All right, I'll be at
What?
a fair on Sunday.
And I think it's live glass blowing on Sunday, too.
It is.
All right.
And I was going to say, you guys, if anyone's looking for any memorial sculptures, sculpturereflections.com. Check it out. I do some amazing memorial pieces.
Yeah, and if you're in Ann Arbor, stop by Chris Nordine Studios and see the show, the Bonsai Show.
Yeah, Jake's,
Pretty cool.
Jake's got a lot of nice pieces in there. Brian Kurtzman does too. The gallery's looking great right now.
All right, until next week, folks.
Over and out.
Have a good night.